been such a long day. I'm so cold and I'm so tired and hungry. Wow, is that a donut?
No.
Wait a minute, is that mango buns?
Yeah, you got it right.
Where in Germany would you get mango buns?
You want to know?
Yes.
Do you all want to know what he wants to know? So, let's go. Greetings everyone. On this beautiful occasion of Christmas, we, the members of Konkani Kutam, in association with the Indian Consulate, bring to you a plateful of Mangalore. So, here we have today Mr. Jason Castellano,
Hey.
founder of One Plate Please, who is going to take us on a culinary experience of Mangalore. So Jason, since we already spoke of buns earlier, would you like to share your recipe with us and also share your Christmas menu with us?
Sure, Maina. Greetings everyone. Once again, wish you all a very Merry Christmas on behalf of the Indian Consulate, Konkani Kutam and One Plate Please. So coming to your question about Mangalorean cuisine. My hometown Mangalore, it is known as the melting pot of various cultures and cuisines. Why this is because over the years, if you look into the history books, you can see that it has been ruled by rulers of various communities, and it also included the Portuguese and the British. What this has resulted in is a confluence of various cultures, resulting in a cuisine which is diverse and unique to the region. We have various communities which have contributed to the uniqueness of this cuisine. We have the Catholics, the Protestants, the Brahmin community, the Bunds, and also the ethnic Muslim communities known as the Biaris. And regarding my recipe, of course I will take you through the process of making the buns and also the few dishes that I have planned for Christmas. So shall we begin?
Yeah, what are we waiting for?
Hey guys, next time you have overripe bananas at home, instead of making banana bread or cake, let me show you how to use them in a much more tastier and in a different way. Let me show you how to make the Mangalore buns. Now the Mangalore buns, even though they are called Mangalore buns, are supposed to have originated in the kitchens of the famous Sri Krishna temple in Udupi, which is the adjoining district of Mangalore. And these are basically, you can call them deep fried banana donuts, where overripe bananas are mixed together with yogurt, sugar, some ghee, and some flour, and of course baking powder or baking soda. This dough is allowed to rest for maybe 6 to 8 hours, and preferably overnight if you're like making these buns for breakfast. You can enjoy them for breakfast, you can enjoy them as a midday snack, or even for evening tea. So let us first begin by making the dough for the Mangalore buns. So this is how we are going to make the dough for the Mangalore buns. We begin by mixing all the wet ingredients. For that, first we mash a banana. Not these bananas, but these, the overripe banana. The darker, the better. So guys, we now have the dough which has been rested for about 7 hours, and you can see it's risen a bit and it's smooth and fluffy. So now let us divide this into smaller dough balls, and then we'll roll it out into thick puris. In the meantime, heat some oil on medium heat and keep it ready. So let us begin by dusting the surface. You can see the dough is still a little bit sticky. And just with your hands, just roll it out roughly. Just flatten it. Yeah, so there we have rolled it. It has to be slightly thick. So keep it aside until the oil heats up. Meanwhile, we can roll a few more puris to make the buns. So instead of dusting the surface with flour, you can even grease it with some oil, and you can then flatten the dough. Now, interesting fact about the Mangalore buns is whether it's one bun or a bunch of buns, it's always called Mangalore buns, never a bun. So whenever you go to a hotel in Mangalore, even if you want one bun, you always say one Mangalore, you just say Mangalore buns. And yeah, you can enjoy this with some chutney, or even with shira, which is also known as kesari bath or rava kesari. So yeah, now the oil has heated up. Let us begin by frying the buns. So let it be at medium heat. It should not be too hot, and you need to fry it until the outside of the bun is almost golden dark brown in color. Okay guys, so there you have it, Mangalore buns. You can see they are golden brown on the outside and light and fluffy on the spongy on the inside. For the detailed recipe, please visit my website www.oneplateteas.com. Enjoy. Hey guys, let's have a look how to make a prawn indad. Now indad is a Mangalorean Catholic dish traditionally made with pork, and the uniqueness of this dish is it has the flavor profiles of sweet, sour and spice all in sync with each other, with none of them overpowering each other. And this is a very rich dish, and it was usually seen at banquets, but now you can make it anytime you want at home. People also make a chicken in that. I thought, why not try to make this dish with prawns. So let's take a look at how to make a prawn in that. So we first begin by marinating the prawns. I have a few tiger prawns here. So for this we take some turmeric and some salt, and we mix them until the prawns are coated well with the turmeric. Now, prawns do not really need a lot of marination time. Maybe around 15 to 20 minutes is more than enough. That is enough time that we have to do the next step, which is of roasting the spices for the inda masala. So the prawns are well coated now with the turmeric. I'm going to keep it aside, and I'm going to heat up my pan. And as the pan is heating up, I'm going to chop some onions. You just have to roughly chop them because we're going to grind them. So as the pan is gently heating up, I will add the red chilies. I'm using the Byadgi chilies, which are predominantly used in Mangalorean cooking, and which is one of the well-known chilies from the region. We follow this with some peppercorns, and then some cumin, some cinnamon, mustard, some garlic cloves, poppy seeds, a ball of tamarind, and some raw rice. So now we have the chilies and the other spices roasting. We need to ensure that we don't burn them. We need to get a nice aroma out of them. So just gently roast them on medium heat. Okay, we are now getting a nice aroma from the ingredients, and the rice is also beginning to brown a bit. So I will take this off the heat and transfer it onto a plate. Now in the same pan, I am going to fry the onions until they are translucent. So this dish actually pairs really well with another Mangalorean Catholic preparation, speciality pulao known as the sweet pulao, and it has a very unique chutney which goes along with it, known as the plum chutney. Although there are no plums used in it, you can find the recipes for both of these on my blog. So once the onions have become translucent, we transfer them onto the same plate, we let them cool, and then we grind all these ingredients together along with some raisins and vinegar and the prawn headstock. You can also find details of the headstock and how to make the prawn headstock on my blog. It's totally optional, but I would recommend it because there's a lot of flavor in that stock, and it's really going to enhance the whole flavor profile of the dish. So now the onions are turned translucent. Let us take them onto the same dish. So now once these ingredients are cooled, we are going to grind them. And then we'll proceed on to the next step of how to cook the prawn indad. We have ground the masala. So let us now begin to prepare the indad. First let me get the pan on heat and heat some ghee. You can also use any vegetable oil. So here we have the ground masala, and then what we have here is I have taken a slice of beetroot and ground it along with the masala water from the mixie, and then we have some jaggery. You can even use brown sugar, some chopped mint leaves. So once the ghee has heated up, I will begin to fry the masala. So we need to fry the masala until it begins to thicken and darken a bit. So do not really hurry this process. It's very important for the indad that you get a very thick and dark gravy. So we'll now add the masala. And we'll fry it. Okay guys, so here we can see that the masala has now thickened and has slightly darkened in color, and also the raw scent has vanished. let us now add the ground beetroot. And mix well and cook until it reduces to a thick consistency. Okay guys, so now we can see that the masala and the beetroot have well blended, and it's taken a red tinge and it has thickened in consistency. So now we can proceed to add the prawns. Remember, prawns cook very quickly and they take very little time. So gently coat them with the masala. So the prawns are well coated now. You can at this point add some water and cook them for maybe 4 to 5 minutes until the water has reduced. Now we can add the chopped mint leaves. And jaggery or brown sugar. Gently give it a good mix. So continue to cook this for maybe another 3 minutes. Again, it depends, the cooking time totally depends on the size of the prawns. So for these, I am cooking them for around 8 minutes in total. So at the end of maybe 3 minutes, just have a check on the taste and adjust it with the salt, vinegar, if required, to get a proper balance of the sweet, sour and spice. Yeah, you can even check the sugar. Okay guys, the prawn indad is ready. Let's just take it out to a bowl now. Okay, so we are done with the prawn indad. You can team this up with, like I said, with a sweet pulao or even with sannas or appam. Yeah, enjoy. Hey guys, let me show you how to make a very simple Mangalorean vegetarian dish using ivy gourd, also known as tenli, and the dish is known as tenli miriapito. Miriapito means pepper powder in Konkani. So let me run through the ingredients. Of course, we need the ivy gourd and some pepper powder, coarsely ground, cumin, some turmeric, powdered jaggery, some onions, green chilies, ginger, and some ghee. And this dish also requires tart component. Usually, you can use tamarind for this, but I prefer to use dried kokum skins. What this does is, it adds the necessary tartness to the dish, but it also gives it an added texture and also a much better visual appearance to the dish. So let us begin. First, we need to prep the ivy gourd. You need to trim the ends, and it is very important to let the flavors seep into the ivy gourd. This can be done in two ways. One is slitting the ivy gourd thinly with a knife, or the more easier and also the way which would give it a more rustic look is to just lightly smash it with the back end of your knife or with a pestle. So I have already done this, and you need to slice an onion. Let us take some ghee in a pressure cooker. Then add the ivy gourd. And then the chopped onions, ginger, and green chilies. We finish off by adding all the spice powders, some pepper, some cumin, a pinch of turmeric, and powdered jaggery. And finally a few kokum skins. Give this all a good mix. Add about half a cup of water. And now we pressure cook it on high heat for about one whistle. Now the first whistle has gone off, and the cooker has cooled down completely. Always exercise caution when you open a cooker. You need to allow it to cool down completely. And I also forgot to mention earlier, we need to add salt also before we pressure cook. I've added the salt, and so now let's open the cooker and have a look at the dish. Let's remove the weight. So now the ivy gourd is completely cooked. Let us remove it onto a serving bowl. So there you have it, guys. 10 limeri apito. This goes very well as an accompaniment with any of your rice and meat gravy dishes, and also you can enjoy it as it is with some chapati or pulka. It's a very simple and aromatic dish and prepared in absolutely no time. So give it a try today. Let's now see how to make the chicken ghee roast. The chicken ghee roast is known as the crown jewel of the Bund community of Mangalore. It's also known as the Kundapur chicken ghee roast because it originated in the town of Kundapur, north of the district of Udupi, near Mangalore. And there's an interesting story behind the origins of this dish, and you can read all about it on my website. So let us get into making of the dish. There are the three components. One is the chicken, which we have already marinated in yogurt and turmeric, and along with some salt and lime juice, and of course the signature spice blend made out of the Badgi chilies and some additional spices, which I'm going to talk about as we start cooking, and of course loads and loads of ghee. Do not go to substitute or reduce the quantity of ghee that you use in this dish, because it's just not going to taste the same. So let us now begin by heating the pan and take about half a cup of ghee. So once the ghee heats up, we will fry the chicken pieces in this ghee. Once the pieces are fried, we then proceed to fry the masala in the ghee. Okay guys, so now the ghee has heated up. Let us begin by frying the chicken. Do not go to crowd the pan. So yeah, we need to gently cook these pieces until they are about 80% done. Okay, now our next step is to fry the ghee roast masala in the ghee. We already have enough ghee in the pan, but if you feel like it's not sufficient, you can add some more ghee. So fry this masala well in the ghee. Until it turns aromatic and also darkens in color slightly. Okay guys, so you can see that the masala has changed consistency, it's darkened a bit in color. Let us continue to cook this for a little bit longer. Add the masala water from the mixer and continue to cook until it reduces. Okay guys, so now the masala has thickened. So let us now transfer the chicken pieces back to the pan. Now as the chicken is cooking, let us add some jaggery, or you can even add some sugar. And give it a mix. Top up with some more ghee. And give it a good mix. So by this time you will be getting the aroma of the sweet aroma of the chilies blended along with the ghee. Continue to cook this for some time, check the taste, and then you can take it off the flame and serve. Okay, so the chicken ghee roast is almost ready. At this point of time, if you want, You can garnish it with some curry leaves, but I mean it's totally optional. It's not really necessary. So I'm going to take it out onto a serving bowl, and you can enjoy this with the neer dosa, or which is also known as pan pare in Konkani, or any of the rice-based preparations that you can enjoy in Mangalore. Okay, so there you have it. My way of making the chicken ghee roast. Please give it a try. Thank you.
Wow, this looks just amazing, right? I mean, I'd heard of pork in dal, chicken in dal, but prawn in dal is something I've never heard of before. I mean, but it looks so tempting, and the aroma, I just can't wait to have it, right? Oh my god. And then coming to tendli mirapito, I remember tendli mirapito from my mom. I mean, she would make amazing tendli mirapito too. And today, Jason has given us this wonderful recipe, which is so simple and easy to try at home. And any of us could try it, right? Thank you, Jason, for this. And coming to chicken ghee roast, I mean, this is so tempting, makes my mouth water. Last but not the least, my favorite Mangalore buns, which I had earlier too, by the way, reminds me just of Mangalore, right? Just amazing. So dear viewers, I would like to tell you, this is just a glimpse of Mangalorean cuisine. If you want to know more about Mangalore, the food, the history of our food, please visit Jason's website, oneplateplease.com. Thank you very much.
Hey guys, I would like to take this opportunity to say thank you to the Indian Consulate and also Konkani Kutam for having given me this opportunity for showcasing Mangalorean cuisine on the occasion of Christmas. And once again, on behalf of everybody at Konkani Kutam, me, Jason, along with Maina and Jason, wish you all a very Merry Christmas.
By the way, guys, can I have one plate, please?